What is up, everyone? Welcome to this episode of the Foundations of Excellence in Mathematics, and I do have some unfortunate news. So there was a system in the bug that was glitched, and FEM will unfortunately not be having an episode for the rest of the year. So if you want more FEM content, you can look at the previous episodes. And yeah, thank you for watching, and peace out. Wait, why hasn't the video stopped? Hold on, wait a minute. What day is it? Fools. Haha. Was that good? No. Wow, y'all hate me. Okay, so yeah, happy April Fool's Day, and yeah, Fam will still be having the episodes. So let's go. We don't even have to do an intro. Just start the intro.
FEMCore. Let's go! It's a new day in the new year of 2026. The FEM is going to be the reason the math semester will click. Homework test assignments and the final examination. But now FEM is back and it's laying the foundation of excellence in mathematics. That's a code name. That's the name that was built for as well-deserved fame. Talking from the high school ground zero, continuing with Ultra 1. And then it's up to AP Calculus when FEM will be done. The challenge will be scary, but we'll prove the teachers false. And FEM will soar through it like we're dancing the good old waltz. So let's take on the challenge together and end the students' suffering. We may even be the reason that students are recovering. FEMCore. 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 FEMCore.
Alright, inequalities with variables on both sides. Says solve each inequality and graph its solution. So, in the last episode, we have learned multi-step inequalities, which means that it's going to have multiple steps onto it, but we only did that when there was only one variable on the designated side. So, what we want to do for this problem is we want to, first of all, we need to remove this from one side. So we're going to either move 4 to this side or 9 to this side. It'll work either way, but go ahead, tell me, if we subtract 4 on each side to cancel out the 4, what will be our answer for 9 minus 4? Yeah, it'll be 5. So 4k is greater than 5 plus 5k. Now, to get k to the other side, all we have to do is we have to move 5k to the other side, so 4k. So what we can do is we can subtract 5k on each side. Let's move it to this side. And then we'll be left with negative k is greater than 5. And now we just have to divide by negative 1, so it's going to be k is less than negative 5. Since if we divide by negative, it's going to turn to less than. And we proved in the last episode. If you want to check that out, go ahead and do that. It's on my channel. And now we have to provide a graph. So we'll do this. We'll add two numbers on this side. So let's do negative 6, negative 5, and negative 4. And since there's no line, we're going to have a circle. And it's going to go all the way down. Cool. So there's our answer. It's k is less than negative 5. And it's going to be 5, negative 6. So go ahead and check on our thing. Yep, there's that. I hope you didn't look at that. I'll just go ahead and regenerate this one. Whoops. Okay, let's go to presentation view. Okay, next problem, go ahead and try this one. By yourself, and then we'll do it together. So go ahead, pause the video, and good luck. Okay, I hope you pause the video. I'll be revealing the answers in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so it's going to be n is less than -6, and the graph should be something like this. I would have done something like put -7 on one side, put -5 on the other, and then just have the line. So what you would do this time is you would combine these two, 3n plus 2n to get 5n, and then move the variables around. So you would get 5n, move the 4n over here, so it would be -6 is greater than n, but then you would flip off that, so n is less than -6. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and I'll cut the video and give you some harder problems. Okay, so now we are required to do distribution for this one. So this one, it says solve each inequality and graph its solution. So what we're going to do here is we're going to obviously distribute. So we have this thing we have to distribute, so it's in parentheses. So first things first is I'm going to keep this one the way it is. So I'm going to rewrite it. 2 minus x is less than or equal to, and then 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 8x is 16x. And now what we want to do is we want to remove the mm, we want to remove the 2's. So what we're going to do is we're going to subtract 2 on both sides. And hey, what do you know? They both cancel out. So we're left with negative x is less than or equal to 16x. And then we want to actually understand that there are zeros on each side. So we have 0 and 0. So what we want to do is we want to move the x to one side. So I'm going to add x to the other side. So it's going to be 0 is less than or equal to 17x. 17x is, nope, not less than, greater than or equal to 0. And then divide 17 on each side, and x is going to be greater than or equal to 0. So yeah, there we go. Now we put a graph, so we'll put 1, 2, 3, -1, 0, 1. It's going to be a dot greater than. There we go. There's our graph. If we go ahead and check our answers, so go to presentation view, and we'll see, and yep, that is indeed x is greater than or equal to 0. All right, go ahead and try this next one by yourself. It is the same one shown on the Kami thing, and then I'll reveal the answer. So good luck. I'll be revealing the answer in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so x is greater than or equal to 2. So how we do that is we take this one. So first let's distribute. So we'll do -4 minus 24x, because notice we have -4 and 6, so it's negative, minus 1 less than or equal to -7x minus 39. We have -24x minus 5 less than or equal to -7x minus 39. I prefer positive, so we're gonna add 24x to 7, so then it will be -5. It's less than or equal to, we're gonna get 17x, I believe. Yep, 17x minus 39. Add 39 each side, so then 34 less than or equal to 17x. Move it around, so then 17x is greater than or equal to 34. Divide by 17 on each side. X is going to be greater than or equal to 2. Let me put the graph. I'm not going to do it, but this is a sample graph. So there we go. We just did all that, and now I'm going to give you one more set of even harder problems, and then we're going to do a real world problem. So I'm going to erase all this, cut the video, and give you some more problems. I hope we're doing good. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me in the comments about any resources that we can use to help. And then we'll do some more problems. All right. All right, so now we have even more hard problems here. So we're going to be doing this one. So So the first things first is we have to distribute on each side. So let's go ahead and try that. So we'll do drawing and um we have 10 times x plus 6. So we'll do 10. Oh my gosh, what the heck? 10. Oh my gosh, I cannot draw. Good lord. 10x plus 60 is greater than negative 24x minus 8. Now we'll add on each side. So we'll do um add 24x, so that would be 34x. And I really want the x to be positive because when it's negative, remember, when it's negative x, you have to flip this, you have to flip the thing. I don't really want to do that because, I just kind of wanted to keep it the same. So the 34x is greater than negative 68. Divide on each side, and we'll get x is greater than negative 2. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to be doing two of them. So we'll do negative 3, negative 2, and negative 1. So then, sorry about that, and then we'll move it all the way to the right. So there's that one. Go ahead and try this next one by yourself, and then we'll go over it. So good luck. I will be revealing the answer in 3, 2, 1. So n is less than or equal to negative 2. So what you should have done is you should have distributed these. Got negative 6a minus 6, negative 18a minus 36, combined like terms, and then got your final product. So there we go. I hope you're all doing good. So now, whoa, wait a minute. Do y'all hear that? Oh my gosh, you know what this means? I think it's time to pause the video. It's time for an Oh, yeah. So, here we go. So, for today's SAT math problem, we are going to be doing an algebra problem, just like we're doing now. It says Samir spent half as long working on his physics homework as Corey did. If Samir spent 40 minutes on his physics homework, how long did Corey spend on his physics homework? So, it says Samir. So he spent half as long working on his physics homework as Corey did. So that means that we know Samir is half, which means that Corey did twice that because Corey did more. So if Samir spent 40 minutes on his homework, then Corey must have done twice that. So 40 times 2 is equal to 80. So the answer here is going to be A. Yeah! Thank you for the SAT math problem. So, if you are interested in studying for the SAT, I am hosting SAT Bootcamps on schoolhouse.world. It will start on April 6th, and it runs on Mondays from 7 and Thursdays from 4:30, and each session is 75 minutes. Go on to schoolhouse.world right now and join my bootcamp if you like. This video is not sponsored. Right, so, real world scenarios. So, a local delivery company charges a flat fee plus per kilometer rate. It's $5 setup fee plus $1.50 per kilometer, $3 setup per two, yada yada yada. Okay, so make an inequality based on the problem. So we have a $5 setup fee and $1.50 kilometer. And it says that A is going to be cheaper, so that means that it's going to be less. So let's translate into math. So we have 5 plus $1.50 per kilometer, so that means that it'll depend on the kilometers. 5 will be a stagnant value. Setup fee, so that's also going to be a stagnant value. It's going to be less than, since we know that A is going to be cheaper. So we have this, and then this will depend on the kilometers, $2 per kilometer. And now we just do the rest. We do have decimals, but that's fine because we can still do it pretty fine. So we're going to move 3 to this side. So we have subtract 3 on both sides. We have 2. And then we're gonna move 150 over here. So we're gonna subtract 150 from each side. So this will be 0.50x, and then we're going to divide by half, which is just multiplying by 2, so then it's going to be 4 is less than x, and x is going to be greater than 4. So, therefore, for 4 kilometers, it's going to be, well, first let's graph it. So we have this. So we have 3, 4, 5. Draw a dot, not a dot, a circle, and then move it all to the right. And now the distance is 10 kilometers. So how much money would you save if you chose the cheaper plan? So, we're gonna have 5 plus, and we're multiplying by 10, we can just move the decimal 1 point to the right. So 5 plus 15 is 20, and 3 plus 20 is 23. So we would save $3. And there we go. That's it. So, in conclusion, it's cheaper if it's more than 4. So, you would want plan A if you're going more than 4, and if you're going less, just go with plan B. Go ahead and check our answers real quick. Yep, just ignore that. It should be x is greater than 4. I just put it there. And yep. And yeah, basically, yeah, we're all right. Okay, time for the next problem. So, next problem. Try this by yourself. It says a Netflix subscription is $10 a month without taxes or fees. A Hulu subscription is $4 a month plus a one-time fee of $35. Let's hope this isn't true in real life. Lol. Write two inequalities for the first one. Assume that Netflix is more expensive. Then assume the Hulu subscription is more expensive. Graph both equalities, and if Alex wanted to spend more money on the subscription for 4 months, what should he choose if he wants to save money? Choose the wrong subscription, you lose a lot of money. So go ahead, pause the video. I will be revealing the answers in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this should have been both of them. It should have been both 35 over 6 greater than or less than respectively. And then the point 35 over 6 had the first inequality move to the right, other two move to the left, and 2 points to the right, left. And then for 4 months, it should have been the Netflix subscription, and you would have saved $11. So there we go. So, thank you for watching this episode of Foundations of Excellence in Mathematics. This was an April Fool's special, but that SAT problem that we'll be doing every single day will not be an April Fool's. So, there we go. I'll see you all next time, and as always, bye bye.